Maya!
Hey, Chloe, what's up? You sound excited.
About your wedding this weekend, the bride is changing to me, okay?
Huh? What do you mean the bride is changing?
You heard me right. I'm going to marry your fiancé.
Wait, what? Is this some kind of joke?
Not a joke at all. I'm being completely serious here. Thomas said he wants to marry me too, so there's no problem at all.
What? Wait, what do you mean? What are you suddenly talking about? This doesn't make any sense, Chloe.
What do you mean? I'm just letting you know about the bride change. I thought it would be polite to inform you ahead of time.
But why would you change the bride? I'm the one marrying Thomas. We've been engaged, and the wedding invitations are already sent. So why would my younger sister Chloe be getting married? And you're saying Thomas agreed to this too?
Isn't it obvious? It's because I stole your fiancé.
What? You stole him?
You sound so shocked. It's actually kind of funny.
This isn't funny at all. What are you talking about?
I mean, I had no idea your fiancé was a doctor. You should have told me about such important things much earlier, Maya. If I had known from the beginning, I would have made my move sooner.
Huh? Made your move? What does that even mean? Chloe, are you telling me you deliberately went after Thomas?
I was so surprised when I found out Thomas was a doctor at the family meeting. From there, I frantically researched Thomas, pretended to bump into him so we could be alone, exchanged contacts. I barely made it in time.
Wait a minute. You stole him. You mean you were secretly dating behind my back?
We started dating a month after the family meeting. It was actually really easy once I put my mind to it. Thomas is surprisingly simple-minded for a doctor. A few compliments about how smart he is, and he was completely hooked.
A month after the family meeting? That's just a few months ago. You've been lying to me since then?
We had a smooth relationship from there, and yesterday, Thomas finally proposed to me, saying, "I really want to marry you after all." He said he realized he was settling for you when he could have someone better.
What? But he was still planning our wedding with me just last week.
Yeah, I know, but I'm taking Thomas. I'm going to be happy with Thomas. Sorry, sis. You should be thanking me for showing him what real love looks like.
Don't mess with me. Chloe, do you understand what you did? Making moves on your sister's fiancé. How could you do something so terrible? We're family. How could you betray me like this? I trusted you. I even asked you to be my maid of honor.
Sis, you're the terrible one. You're shorter and uglier than me, and you always wore my hand-me-downs, even though you're the older sister. It's not fair for someone like you to have a gold digger marriage with a doctor.
What? Gold digger marriage? I love Thomas for who he is, not because he's a doctor.
Oh, please. You're probably just marrying Thomas to spite me because I'm dating a struggling actor, right? That's exactly what's so annoying about you.
Huh? What's that about? I didn't even know you had a boyfriend, let alone that he's a struggling actor. When did you start dating someone? You never told me anything.
See? This is exactly what I mean. You never pay attention to my life, but you expect me to celebrate yours. While I am having budget dates with my boyfriend, you were having expensive steakhouse dates. I can't allow that, so I'm taking the doctor boyfriend. I absolutely won't let a short, fat older sister be happier than me. It's not fair that you get the successful guy when I'm prettier and younger.
I've never even been on an expensive steakhouse date. What kind of selfish reason is that? Thomas and I usually go to casual restaurants or cook at home.
Shut up! I know what I know. I saw the photos you posted on social media, that fancy restaurant with the candles.
Well, that was for my birthday, and it wasn't even that expensive.
And Thomas is going to inherit his family's clinic eventually, right? That's not just a gold digger marriage. That's celebrity wife status. That kind of title doesn't suit a short, fat older sister. I deserve that lifestyle way more than you do.
And you think it suits you? You think stealing someone's fiancé makes you worthy of anything?
Of course it does. Thomas said he wants to marry cute me, so you can't be his wife anymore. He told me I'm everything he's been looking for in a woman, unlike his boring plain fiancé who never challenges him.
He said I was boring and plain?
Among other things. I'm taking this wedding too, so you just watch from the family section. Maya, what on earth is going on? My son, Thomas, is saying he wants to marry your sister.
Patricia, it's been a while. We were making such good progress with the wedding plans, and I'm truly sorry it's come to this. I'm just as shocked as you are.
Sorry? This isn't something you can fix with an apology. What's so unsatisfactory about my son? Have we not been welcoming enough to you? Have we done something to offend you?
Huh? Patricia, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Changing the bride right before the ceremony is unheard of, and because you didn't like it, you're pawning off your sister. So that's the kind of person you are. I thought you were such a lovely young lady, but I'm so disappointed.
Please, wait. Patricia, aren't you misunderstanding something?
Misunderstanding? Then explain to me what's happening.
I've never heard of changing the bride right before the ceremony either, but it was my sister and Thomas who actually suggested this. I didn't decide on the bride change. I'm as confused and hurt as you are.
What? You mean you didn't ask for this change?
I just heard from my sister Chloe a little while ago. It seems my sister and Thomas have been secretly dating for quite some time. My sister apparently approached him first, but Thomas accepted it. And so Thomas said he wanted to change the bride from me to my sister. I had no idea any of this was happening behind my back.
What? You mean my son was having an affair with your sister?
I guess you could say I was stolen from. I never thought my sister would steal my fiancé, but Thomas's heart is apparently with my sister now, not me. He never said anything to me about being unhappy or wanting to end our engagement, so I'm just shocked.
How terrible! Maya, first, let me apologize about this. What a terribly rude misunderstanding I made. I should have known you would never do something so cruel.
No one would think their own son would do something like this. The misunderstanding is understandable. I'm still trying to process it myself.
I've always tried to raise my son strictly. I've told him since he was little not to cause trouble for others. Where did I go wrong in raising him?
We were raised the same way, but it seems it didn't resonate with my sister and Thomas. Sometimes people make choices that go against everything they were taught.
How long has this been going on? The affair, I mean.
According to my sister, about a few months, since our family meeting where you all met her.
For that long? And Thomas has been lying to us this entire time? Coming home, talking about wedding plans, acting like the devoted fiancé.
I had no idea either. He seemed completely normal to me. We were still making plans together just last week.
This is absolutely disgraceful behavior from both of them. Then we'll have to cancel this weekend's wedding. I'll hurry and contact the venue to cancel. I'll take responsibility and explain the situation to the venue. And after that, we need to arrange a meeting with both families. I'll make that foolish son take full responsibility.
Wait, Patricia, haven't you heard about the wedding from Thomas? It seems the two of them plan to take over our wedding as is.
What? Take over the wedding? You mean they expect to just use the same wedding we planned?
Yes, I think it's probably because they think it would be wasteful to cancel or something like that. I was told we're taking the wedding, so just deal with it. Like I'm supposed to just hand over everything I planned and just move on.
What? My son said he was changing the bride, but does that mean he's just changing the bride at the same wedding?
That seems to be the case. I've been changed from bride to family guest. Like I'm just a placeholder that can be easily replaced.
What foolish pair they are! Do they think such a wedding is possible? Do they have no shame at all? The audacity! The complete lack of respect for everyone involved!
Unfortunately, they seem to think so, those two. My sister was very confident that everything would work out perfectly.
Maya, I'm sorry, but do you have time now? I'd like to meet with you and talk in person.
I'm fine, but what would you like to talk about? I don't really care about any of this anymore. My sister has always looked down on me, and I don't intend to demand Thomas back. Honestly, if this is how he truly feels, then maybe it's better this way.
No, I want to properly bow my head to you. As the parent of that foolish son, please let me apologize properly.
You don't need to apologize, Patricia. You're not responsible for adult decisions your son makes.
No, as a parent, I must apologize sincerely, and please listen to my anger.
Huh?
That shameless, foolish son must not be forgiven. I'll get ready now and contact you later about where to meet. We need to discuss how to handle this situation properly. Hey, Maya! Did you see the photos of me in my dress? Aren't they gorgeous?
Yes, very beautiful.
Right? This dress actually cost $20,000! That's what you get with a doctor groom! Having such a luxurious wedding dress. I look so much better in it than you would have.
Luxurious or not, it's still my hand-me-down.
What?
I know how much the dress costs without you telling me. After all, I'm the one who chose it. You couldn't change the dress because there wasn't enough time, right? The groom, the venue, everything is my hand-me-down. Are you happy now that you can copy the sister you look down on?
Huh? Look who's talking tough now, short and fat Maya. But no matter how hard you try to act strong, you're still the pathetic older sister. You ran away from the venue, but you're acting tough over text.
Huh? I never said I was going to the venue.
Where is the older sister who had her groom dress and venue stolen by her younger sister? I don't see you anywhere at the venue. Where exactly did you run off to?
Huh? Why would I want to watch my sister wear my dress and marry my ex-fiancé?
I understand not wanting to show your ugly crying face, but you should still attend your sister's wedding. It's rude not to show up.
Like hell I'd attend. Your wedding isn't worth attending.
You're all talk. You just don't want to see Thomas next to me. There's no way someone shorter and uglier than me could marry a doctor. And there's no way someone like that could have a wedding before me.
You seem to be pretty excited. Let me ask you, are you happy marrying a fiancé you stole from your sister? Do you think a happy life awaits you after having a stolen marriage?
Huh? Of course. I'm marrying a doctor, and we're going to have a happy married life. Sorry for having the wedding first. I'm going to enjoy my luxurious wedding with lots of people celebrating.
You really think it's going to go smoothly?
Huh?
You really think a fun wedding is waiting for you? I'm so envious of that fantasy world in your head.
What are you trying to say? Stop being cryptic and just say what you mean. I'm wearing a $20,000 dress. I have a doctor groom. Of course it's going to be a fun wedding.
You'll understand when you actually see the venue. Well then, I hope you have a wonderful wedding. Enjoy every minute of it.
Maya! What the hell is going on here? What is this venue?
How is it? Think you can have a nice wedding?
Of course not. Not in this venue. There are no decorations at all. No food, no cake, no bouquet. It looks like an empty conference room. What the hell is going on? Where are the flowers? Where's the arch? Where's everything?
Well, of course that would happen, since none of my friends who I had asked to help are here today.
What? Your friends? What do you mean, your friends?
The venue decorations, food, cake, bouquet. I had friends to handle all of that. An interior coordinator, chef, pastry chef, florist. I'm blessed with so many talented friends. They were all so excited to help make my wedding perfect.
No way! You had friends handle everything instead of the venue staff? What kind of cheap wedding were you planning?
I always dreamed of having a cozy, intimate wedding. Thankfully, all of my friends happily agreed to help. Oh, and of course, I was planning to pay them properly for their services. But the bride changed, right? So I told everyone it was canceled. They were all so disappointed. They had been working on this for months.
No way! What have you done? I said that Thomas and I would be taking over the wedding as is. Why would you cancel everything? You did this on purpose.
Of course I would. A wedding can happen with just the venue and officiant at minimum. You don't need decorations, food, cake, or a bouquet. That's the legal requirement, right? Just the venue and officiant.
What? But what about the guests? What about the reception?
You should be grateful I didn't cancel the venue itself. Although I was very tempted to. Well then, enjoy your wedding in a plain venue with just tables and chairs.
Don't mess with me! I've never heard of such a wedding! This is humiliating! How am I supposed to take photos in this empty room?
I've never heard of changing the bride at the last minute either, but here we are.
Shut up! Fix the venue right now! This makes the wedding look so cheap! Call your friends back!
Tell that to Thomas, your groom. He's the husband you're supposed to rely on from now on. Isn't that what you wanted? A husband to take care of everything?
I want to do that too, but Thomas suddenly left! The venue is empty, Thomas is gone. What's happening with today's wedding? He just disappeared without saying anything.
Thomas left, huh? But that makes sense. When he was told the succession to the clinic is off the table, he wouldn't have time for a wedding.
What? What do you mean? What succession? What are you talking about?
Never mind. You just focus on your wedding without a groom. Well then, enjoy your once-in-a-lifetime wedding.
Don't you dare leave me like this! Maya, answer me! Listen to this, Maya. That foolish son Thomas came home in a panic. He was asking, why won't you make me the successor? Well, of course not. I can't hand over the important clinic to a fool who causes trouble for others.
Did Thomas accept that? How did he react when you told him?
He was beyond angry, not accepting at all. He said it doesn't matter if his wife is his ex-fiancé's sister. He demanded I attend the wedding immediately and restore the succession talk. He needs to think with common sense. Can you believe the audacity?
That's why he could make moves on his fiancé's sister. He has no common sense. He really thought there would be no consequences.
That's true. Really, where did I go wrong in raising him? I thought I taught him about responsibility and respect. I told him that betraying someone who trusted him shows he has no integrity.
That applies to my sister, too. We were both raised better than this.
I'm planning to disown my son eventually. If he wants to act like a stranger to his family, then he can be treated like one. He'll have to make his own way in the world. I'm truly sorry about this whole situation with my stupid son.
Not at all. Having you as an ally was incredibly reassuring. You also paid all the cancellation fees for the friends I had hired for decorations and such. Thank you so much.
That was my obligation. Don't worry about it. It was the least I could do after my son's terrible behavior. But I was so looking forward to having you as a daughter-in-law. I'm really frustrated this happened.
I can't become your daughter-in-law, but I could become a friend despite our age difference. Actually, I'd be sad to lose my connection with you because of all this.
I'd be delighted. You're more mature and kind than my own son.
Once everything settles down, I'll contact you again. As an apology for all of this, let's go to lunch at my chef friend's restaurant.
That sounds like a great idea. I'll look forward to your call. Maya! I'm giving Thomas back to you!
What? What do you mean you're giving him back?
After that, Thomas came back to the venue. We had no choice but to go ahead with the wedding as it was. Then, the venue charged us $50,000 for the ceremony for such a shabby wedding with no decorations or food.
It's a popular venue and you chose an expensive dress, so that's about right. Did you actually think weddings were free?
But normally the groom pays for everything, right? But Thomas said he can't pay because his parents disowned him. He said he can't handle it alone and I have to pay too. He's completely broke.
You didn't know? Actually, Thomas's parents were supposed to pay half the ceremony costs. The other half was supposed to be split between Thomas and me. But since you took over my wedding, you took over my financial obligations too.
But his parents said they won't pay a penny because they're disowning him, and it's terrible. Plus, the clinic succession is off the table. This is completely different from what I expected. I married him thinking he was going to be a rich doctor with his own clinic, but he's not going to inherit anything. He's just a regular doctor with student loans, so I'm giving Thomas back to you. In exchange, you pay for the wedding costs.
Why don't you sell a kidney?
What?
Thomas is a doctor, so he'd probably be good at removing kidneys. How lucky for you to have such a skilled husband.
Huh? Sell my kidney? What kind of crazy suggestion is that?
If you don't have money to pay, you need to make some. You have 2 kidneys, so selling one should be fine.
That's not fine. I'd never do something so scary. You could just pay the money and solve everything. Then we can pretend this whole thing never happened. We're sisters. You should help me.
Like hell I'd pay, and I don't need that stupid groom either. You wanted him so badly, now you have him. You made your choice. Now live with it.
Don't say that. Don't abandon me, Maya. I made a mistake. I realize that now.
A mistake? You think months of lying and betrayal is just a mistake? Where was this remorse when you were stealing my fiancé?
I was jealous. I was stupid. But we're sisters.
Were sisters, past tense. Never call me your sister again. Like his parents, I'm cutting ties with you too.
Maya, please. I'm begging you. I know I was wrong, but I can't handle this debt alone.
You should have thought about that before you decided to steal my life.
I'll do anything. I'll apologize to everyone. I'll tell them the truth.
Too late. The damage is done. You made your choice when you decided I was worth less than a doctor's salary.
That's not true. I was just confused.
Confused for 4 months while planning to take my wedding? You knew exactly what you were doing every step of the way.
But I'm your sister. Family is supposed to forgive each other.
Family is also supposed to not betray each other. You broke that bond, not me. I learned from the best. Goodbye, Chloe. Enjoy your new life with Thomas.
Maya, don't do this.
Never appear in front of me again. The two of them registered their marriage without anyone's blessing, but since Thomas can't inherit the family practice, he's now spending every day entertaining the higher-ups at the hospital where he works, trying to build connections for his future. Chloe is completely dissatisfied with Thomas's behavior, and the two fight every day. With Thomas's drinking party expenses draining their finances, rather than becoming a celebrity wife, Chloe's working part-time jobs to support their household budget.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.